So as far as the racial dynamic of this whole narrative, um, me personally, I feel like it's irresponsible, for that to be the narrative. I don't feel like that's. I think it's played out, in my opinion. I'm curious to know how you all feel about that yourselves.
Um, I'll say like the issue that I have like with our people is that when we hold us accountable for something that we do that isn't right, they all our own people will jump to the conclusion of it being against blacks, us being against our own people because we're holding ourselves accountable for something that's not right. And that it's like it's no different than a parent and a child. You know what I mean? Like you've held me accountable for things when when I was a kid, when I got out of pocket or I did something bad. Doesn't mean you don't love me. We still love our people, but at the same time, out of that love, we gotta call you out on your wrongdoings. And we gotta call you out when things ain't right, when you do something wrong. And so shit. I mean, like you love me. I'm your child, but you held me accountable for things, and that's just how the world is. You gotta be held accountable, and there's consequences to actions. And so yeah, that's
Spoken like it.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yep, yep. That's yep. I'm with that all day. Claire.
I'm nerd 1000.0, right? So, I've taken all kinds of different types of courses regarding race and things of that nature. And anytime you have more than one race in any type of situation, race is involved. That being said, it's not an excuse and it cannot be an excuse. Period, point blank. Bad behavior is bad behavior.
Yeah.
You cannot just behave whatever kind of way you want to behave and use race as an excuse as to why that's justified. Number one, it's a bad look, so you're making us look bad. Number two, you don't get to just act any kind of way you want to act. I don't care. Like, this is unacceptable. It is unacceptable. It's unacceptable to use race to make yourself a victim. You're not a victim. And if you were a victim, it would have been handled differently. So you're a kid, you're a minor. Where are the adults?